や次回して恋のプログラムを狂わせないでね。出会いと別れ上手に打ち込んで時間が来れば終わる Don't hurry 愛に傷ついたあの日からずっと昼と夜長くの暮らしを続けて流行りのディスコで踊り明かすうちに覚えた魔術なのよ I'm sorry 私のことを知って本気でいざ泣いて恋なんてただのゲーム楽しめばそれでいいよ刺した心を飾る派手なドレスも靴も孤独な友達私を誘う人は皮肉なものね夏の彼に似てるわなぜか思い出と重なり合うグラスを落として急に涙ぐんでも訳は尋ねないでね愛に傷ついたあの日からずっと昼と夜長くの暮らしを続けて流行りのディスコで踊り明かすうちに覚えた魔術なのよ I'm sorry 私のことを知って本気でいざ泣いて恋なんてただのゲーム楽しめばそれでいいよ閉ざした心を飾る派手なドレスも靴も孤独な友達夜更けの高速で眠りにつく頃ハロゲンライトだけ怪しく輝く氷のように冷たい女だとささやく声がしても Don't worry I'm just playing I know that plastic love This could just be another morning call I'm just playing I know that plastic love
Oh man, I think I should have muted myself. I think y'all can hear the background. God damn. See, I'm always fucking something up. What is going on, y'all? Shout outs to everybody here in the building. Good to see y'all. I'm just randomly here doing some stuff. You said I challenge you to separate your two channels content. It's the best thing I could have done. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I do. I got 5 channels. Like off the no bullshit. I literally have 5 channels. 5. I got this channel. I got Player Talk Radio. I got Player Talk Network. I got my artist channel, and I got my Dawless Lo-Fi channel. So you know what I'm saying? But no, it is definitely true. That is one of the best things that you can do. 2 of my channels though are linked to this channel, and both of those, one channel is like 2,000 something, the other channel is like 600 something. So definitely, I'm gonna start doing shows over there, get that past 1,000 this year and stuff like that. You did, you know. He said I do too, but just like you only promote two, it's a Capricorn thing. Yeah, like 2 of mines are really out there like that, but most definitely, yeah. My my artist channels are starting to receive good reception, especially on Instagram. So I have a lot of producers following me, but I have to get a lot of artists following me also. So my I have a beat store that's about to be up in the next, I would say, like 24 hours or something like that probably. But I'm waiting until certain things come through before I do it. I want my music note on my artist channel before I start really uploading beats. But it's like the YouTube taking all day to verify my music channel, and my label is taking all day to verify my music channel. It's like, okay, like I got 3 releases that all 3 of us know on this channel. It's my channel, and they verified it and everything. I just don't got my artist. When you have an artist channel, you're supposed to get like a music note beside your artist name and stuff. You know like that. Toya, what's going on? Don Philly, what's going on, player? Shout outs to everybody here, man. Shout outs to everybody here. Another great day to be here, talk to you guys. I might, just because because I don't know why I've been celebrating all day, but I have. I might. I'm drinking a beer right now, but I might take a shot later on. I might take a shot. So. But yeah, I've been celebrating all day. So, and then I'm waiting for this thing to come through. It says it's gonna take like an hour and some change. And I got some other stuff going on. I got to work on some music probably either between today and tomorrow. I got a major upload. I already put a lot of stuff together, so I got to sit down, do track art. I got a lot of shit to do at the same time. I thought I was gonna get it done in that session. I could have got most of it done in that session, but I'm glad we had a show. I'm glad Marco came through. I'm glad I was here to speak to you guys and actually give you guys some real game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always on the move, always working and stuff like that. I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? Focused on what I got going on. It's not a day that don't go by, don't work. If I'm not working, I'm sleep and I'm knocked out from working. But nights like tonight, I know it's weird because it's Wednesday here, but nights like tonight, I probably just hang, chill. Even if I'm partying or doing something, I leave the party, go home and go work. You know what I'm saying? Go home and go get some stuff done. You know what I'm saying? If I sit around too long, I'm like, okay, I'm not getting something done, so I go get something done. What's going on, Tampa? You know what I'm saying? I literally, I be having big fun too, y'all. But I'm like, all right, y'all be easy, bro. About to go get some work done and stuff like that. Until I'm satisfied, definitely I will. I wouldn't say I'd slouch off because I don't slouch. There's years in my life where I have slouched off and been doing the wrong things, but you know, definitely, yeah, I don't overwork myself. I take time to sit down, grab a beer, relax. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, I mean, I'm gonna get back into smoking cigars and stuff like that, but I'm sticking to my mission. My mission is to really, you know what I'm saying, focus. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get years. I'm getting years of work out the way within a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually happy. I got a chance to really sit down and kind of see what I've done. I've built like a catalog on top of catalogs, and I have a whole catalog, another catalog to put out, and I'm already working on like a set. I got like 2 catalogs to put out, and I'm already on the third one. You know, shout outs to Tampa. Thank you, bro. Most definitely, yeah. Make sure you guys support. You know what I'm saying? Make this go viral. LLC just hit over a rack. You know what I'm saying? My girl out there, out there, out there. You dig what I'm saying? I love to see everybody's hard work pays off. You dig? I love to see everybody's hard work pays off. So don't make the mistake of telling me y'all doing something, because I'm gonna remember and I'm gonna ask you how it's going. You know what I'm saying? I always do that. I'm gonna ask you how it's going. You dig? Yeah, rocket out there, gone. You dig? Cause I'm lighting that same candle. You know what I'm saying? I'm lighting that same candle. You dig? So a lot of stuff been going on too, and I'm about to. The reason why I played Plastic Love, man, I'm about to put out a Japanese city pop project after this project comes out, and I'm gonna see how it's well received, and it's gonna be on BeatStars. There's a lot of stuff I gotta just go through and stuff. So definitely about to pay the $10 a month, get this whole BeatStars thing going, get that to self-sustain itself. You know what I'm saying? Get the Spotify thing going, get that to self-sustain itself. So I'm putting all of this stuff together. Look, I'm going against my own advice, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Whenever you're doing something, start it like a couple of weeks or a month before you want everybody to see it. So by the time everybody does see it and you start putting big promotion into it, it's already, think the ball is already rolling. All you gotta do is just maintain the rotations, right? But if you do it how I'm gonna do it, that's not bad neither. It's better to start than not start at all. So my thing is, I'm gonna have a catalog. So you might go there to go look for one single, and it's like, oh, but he has something else I didn't heard, and something else I didn't heard. Let me put this in a playlist, or let me do this, or let me do that, And then I'm gonna have some playlists and stuff like that. So by time things are ready for launch, this out there now, and there's like, I got an album there and some other stuff, but not promoting it yet. But like I said, when you go look for the shit, it's already gonna be work there. So that's kind of the approach that I'm taking towards it. And then, by the time I'm really starting to promote it heavy, some nostalgic stuff that I want you guys to hear, some city pop and some other stuff is gonna be out. And the reason why I'm focusing on like one genre that I want to create, then another genre that I want to create, and another genre that I want to create, is because I'm trying to create 3 to 4 new genres, because we're at like this time right now in music where the sound is definitely changing. So me being a DJ, me knowing music and all this other stuff is gonna get on. Like I told y'all the other night, I'm starting to see people share his shit. I was one of the first people to share his shit. There's a dude, I don't know if he's from Detroit. It's a little kid. His name is Lil Tyler. He taking over right now. Y'all ain't even hit Babyface Ray, Lil Ty. All them dudes are taking over. So I still got my ear to the street at home. About to tell y'all who y'all about to know, who y'all about to see and know in the future. And I'm about to show y'all some other stuff soon. So this year's gonna be pretty interesting, all right? What's going on, bro? Genius, shout outs to you, man. This year gonna be pretty interesting, man, music wise and everything. And then I saw earlier today, a lot of people dropping. There's a lot of shit going on right now. Boosie and Ti, I got a pre-record about that coming out. What was the other stuff I'm about to? There's a lot of shit I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So this page is about to have a bunch of new shit coming this weekend type shit. So like tonight while I'm working, I gotta be thinking about y'all. Aside from the music shit that come here for Manosphere shit, and then music shit and then some other stuff, and then the music stuff, because I got a lot of new subscribers, fiddling with these damn groove boxes. I'm going to move that to my other channel without the fuckery, because I understand that I'm blowing all my sponsorships and deals and stuff like that, doing this stuff, and then, like I said, I got the production quality that if I want to, I can really really take it somewhere. So I'm at that point where it's like, okay, I want to see how this manosphere shit gonna play out. But nobody's blowing up. Everybody copying everybody else. Though nobody got original content. It is what I said it was gonna turn into, and then some. So now it's like, okay, yeah, we gotta turn up. And all my good people in the space, y'all need to turn up too. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to Broke. He said you have a multi-million-dollar project and not sell much. Marketing is what gets sales. Yeah, definitely about to throw everything into marketing soon. Shout outs to Clue. What's going on, Clue? How you doing, man? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 on the super chat. Most definitely. What's going on, Queen? So yeah, man, y'all stay sucker free this year, man, and stay on your job, stay on your business. There's a lot of people that's just doing shit because they ain't got shit to do. They bored. People don't have time to worry about beef and some other stuff when they busy creating content. You understand what I'm saying? People don't have time to worry about beef. They don't have time to worry about none of that stupid shit when they're creating content. As you see, this is not just one of those channels that just talks about fuckery all day and women all day and all this other stuff. And if I do talk about certain things, it's because it's relevant. You can learn something. I create a channel where men and women can learn and coexist. You know what I'm saying? So I do got a pre-record coming about the Willie D situation. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff he was right on. Some stuff he doesn't know what he's talking about, but he not in the space, so he doesn't know. And then to tell you the truth, sadly, he gonna be more right with his assumption now than wrong because you got a lot of bitch ass dudes around this space. I'm just gonna let it out there. You got a lot of bitch ass dudes around this space. So what's gonna happen is, you know, these dudes don't take nothing by the reins. These dudes don't grab the horse by the reins and say, "Yo, we going in this direction. Y'all can stay over here with the bullshit, but we going in this direction. We you know what I'm saying? We finna man, listen, my Mac, I'm on it right now. My Mac is slow as hell. And I got like a 70 BPS, 70.94, 76.94. I'm like, man, this download speed slow as hell. I got an M1. I need to upgrade to an M2. And I'm looking at that new folding Mac. That 15 about to be a beast. And then they have another 15 that's supposed to take over the Pro Max. That's about to be a beast too, and it closes and opens. My bad. I'm scatterbrain. Scatterbrain. You said talk about them hoes all day. 58, 59. Look, I'm telling you, bro. You can't even go to like the so-called scholars here in the manosphere because they're talking about the same shit anyway. Niggas be in their 40s and 50s. It's like, bro, you haven't figured it out yet? Nigga, what's going on, Tech Rail? Shout out to my brother Tech. Nigga, let me be in my 40s talking about the stupid shit these niggas talking about, nigga. You better, dog. When the train leave the station, this game, if you ain't get it in your fucking 20s and 30s at least, because that's late as fuck. If you ain't get this in your 20s and 30s, bro, it's over, bro. It's over. I don't give a flying fuck what women do. You adapt. There's nothing there. Listen, you adapt and get what the fuck you want. There's nothing that a woman can do that can change you as a man to not adapt and get what you want. If you can't adapt, there's still like I'm sorry, I hate to say this, ladies, and even women. If you let them talk enough, they will say the same shit. All right, so let's just keep it 100. Women will be like, we just be chilling. Like, y'all, I mean, I know we act a fool, but y'all do have your own version of acting a fool. I get that, right? But listen, niggas done seen war. We done, nigga, economics. We talking when niggas make decision, that shit affects the world. I hate to say it like that, but like when niggas make decision, that shit affects the world. Right now, we on the brink of World War III. I shared a little speech, not telling y'all to go vote for Trump. But I'm just saying, I shared a speech that Trump gave like a day or two ago, and he's right. He's right. He was right about every single thing he said. I don't know why y'all voted for Biden. Cause now we about to run into another. You know, we got missiles and shit from, let's say, 2009 that we need to get the fuck off. Okay, I know about that shit because, like I said, I literally found months ago. Thank you, Marco. Shout outs to Marco. You said age don't mature anyone, it's a choice. You said, are they submissive? Can they cook? Body count? Right. Like, let me tell y'all something, man. We on the brink of war. I'm in the most bombed city, not even city, country per capita. I'm in the most bombed country per capita. Okay, we got two options, and it's still gonna lead to the first option. Okay, them niggas like, yo, you help Ukraine and you send them bombs, because any bomb that's gonna be dropped, what you think they got time to take the U.S. sticker off the bomb and slap a Ukraine sticker on the bomb and start using them? No, launch them motherfuckers as soon as we get them, nigga. We launching them shit straight out the truck. You think what I'm saying? We not about to sit there and rip off no sticker. When that bomb hits the ground or wherever it does, it's gonna say the U.S. United States. You know how we color and paint our bombs and shit like that. Okay. Now listen. He said, "Yo, if you help them niggas, we going to war." China's navy just got up to our just got up to our shit, and they don't even have water like that. They're not surrounded by as much water as we are. So that right there, I don't know how the fuck that happened. They got certain type of missiles we have, but it's fucked up because they got it too. We owe the motherfuckers. We not gonna pay them back. So somehow, you dig what I'm saying? We is kind of like, all right, nigga. We have to stake these niggas on the back. Ain't nobody paying what? Nobody about to pay that shit. We got niggas in our country. We not even gonna pay them. We gonna pay China? No, we gonna run that tab up. What's going on, Larry? You said they voted for Biden because phones and flat screens told. Man, listen. I'm not saying Trump is any better, but dog. I rather somebody that knows how to work a room than some nigga that's falling asleep and can't remember half his speeches. I'm just saying that right there's a recipe for. I don't know what it's a recipe for, but it's a recipe for you don't even have to finish that sentence. You know what I'm saying? That shit's a recipe for whatever. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Trump was like, they kept advising him, yo, to do this, yo, to do that, and stuff like that, to try to keep getting the country into conflict. He's like, nah. He went against them and stuff like that and made more other moves. Let me tell y'all something, man. The dude is dumb, but dumb people survive. You understand what I'm saying? Dumb people live longer. It's the art of finesse. Appear as if you don't know what the hell you're talking about, and actually know what the hell you're talking about. Because honestly, you could talk all fucking day. Action is what people are really looking at. Action is what people. I could tell you something else. Close this motherfucker and go do something else. It don't matter. You dig? What's going on, Shar? Peace to you, bro. I saw your message, man. That's crazy, man. I hope you're all right, bro. When I get around some real equipment, let me see. Do you got a wrench? Hold on, yo. Hold on. Let me give you a wrench, bro. Because I thought I couldn't do it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. The world about to get crazy, and then my ass would be right beside China. Let something go off, nigga. I'm up here googling, yo, how far does a nuke blast wave go? Will I feel it? Will I feel it? Like, we got to get them bombs off, baby. That's the whole point. When you pay your taxes, fuck anything else. The first chunk of your taxes go into defense. We got it right. I'm not gonna lie, we got it right. We can give the act right treatment to anybody else. But you don't do that. But let's make it through this, yo. Let's make it through this year without fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Without fucking up. China doesn't know what the hell it wants to do. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If them niggas were smart, they would have been on. They would have went after Taiwan. Yeah, will I? Yeah. I never felt a bomb before. You know, I am in the most bomb. You know, I'm just. Will I feel it? That you know. See, y'all niggas, y'all cool at home. Y'all ain't never seen no war. You ain't seen nobody else. You ain't got to worry about nobody else's airplane flying over your shit. You don't got to worry about Americans. We don't have to worry about none of that shit. But you go somewhere, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I might see a U.S. plane before y'all do. You dig? Trust me, I'm from. Look, let me tell y'all something that I shouldn't be saying on the internet. All right, I'm from the DMV area. Okay, y'all be thinking DC got all the missiles? No, DC don't got. DC probably got some missiles, but it don't even matter if DC got the missiles and shit. Virginia got the missiles. Maryland got the missiles, bro. Everything, nigga. They can launch a missile from Virginia, and that shit will be in DC in DC in less than 6 minutes. Off the no bullshit. There's certain times I made a wrong turn, and oh shit, it's barracks, nigga. I seen tanks and all kinds of shit. I get on here, niggas like, man, there ain't no tanks in it. Nigga, I seen tanks. I seen all kinds of shit. The National Guard was in DC like that during the pandemic, nigga. I seen it. Okay. There's certain places I went to go look for a post office, and right behind the post office, it's a military base. Virginia got the missiles. There used to be this girl I used to go all the way. I used to go all the way up to Fort Meade. I used to go all the way up to Fort Meade to go see this chick. This is when I was riding Crown Vic too. Big gas, wasting big gas. Nigga say he never drove far to go see some broad. He lying to you. We like going on trips. Anyway, I had to get military clearance because to get where she at, nigga, nigga. What's going on, brother love? I was gonna say go to the same island near Rayong. It'll give you peace. Yeah, I'm going to Pattaya. I'm gonna be down there with Austin. And anyhow I hear a bomb going, I'm gonna be live in Pattaya, bro. They tripping up there, dog. They tripping, you know. You said I called it. I said this decade gonna be nuts, bro. I'm telling you, man. 2023, World War III. Come on now. You did. Bro, G said I'm from Chicago, where you can't even rest in peace. They shoot up funeral. Hey, bro. I didn't know when black people start getting this evil, bro. That used to be the Jamaican posse and Colombians and shit like that. These niggas getting evil than a motherfucker. You did. I'll tell you right now, though, the world about to be a scary place, bro. You know, the world about to be a scary place. You know? I'm gonna check. The next thing I gotta look on the internet for is, are there supply routes in Laos that go straight to China? Because I'm pretty sure there's supply routes. You know, so if they start bombing shit, you did. Patsy is okay. Niggas fucking that shit up, but you know, it is what it is. You said, "Don't forget to send me what you were going. Don't forget to send. Don't forget to send me what you were going to when you get." Okay, yeah, I got you. I put Plastic Love. I played Plastic Love. I don't know if you know about Plastic Love. That song took back off, and the funny part about that Japanese J-pop song that I played at the beginning, it's on my timeline. I tagged another artist in it. She plays the bass. I think she's in Malaysia, if I'm not mistaken. Right? What's going on, Big Cat? Shout outs to you, player. Um. That song came out in '84, and the cover for it wasn't the cover. Like, it got reintroduced on YouTube because a lot of J-pop songs from the '80s was getting taken down on YouTube. You know, a lot of city pop. What's going on, Brownie Ellie? How you doing? You know, a lot of. You said I got to get some YouTube box before it's all said and done, huh? I'm just saying, you know, y'all, be careful. You know, yo. You know what's funny? I saw a video too. Austin don't know what the hell is going on. I saw a video where he was telling Kate to start a YouTube channel. Wrong idea, bro. Wrong idea. You said go to the Laos jungle and become Rambo, first young blood. I'm in the jungle now. I'm landlocked now, man. You know? Y'all be on here listening to straight up passport content from niggas that ain't even in. They still in America telling y'all, man, you know what they gonna happen when you get to this country, and they gonna happen when you get to that country. Go get your passport. Every time I hear somebody do that passport talk, this is the FaceTime of it, you know. Well, you gotta go get your passport, and then you gotta go to this country, and then I'm still in America, but I probably don't even have my passport, but you gotta go to like the fuck out of here. So who listens to that shit? Look how long y'all been getting y'all passports. No, I'm not at recess. I'm in a cool little little spot, chilling, enjoying the beer, utilizing the Wi-Fi, downloading something that's taking forever to download at home, and then I gotta go out to go get some stuff. I'm about to go to a little party tonight. I don't know why I'm celebrating today. It's just fuck it. You said Kate finna get. I'm telling man, listen, that nigga dumb as hell. He can't do nothing now. Now he can't leave. I tell y'all, be young, dumb, and full of something that's probably coming. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. As a man, if you out there and you apply yourself, it's not gonna take you that long to get the girl that you want. Like every fifth girl, somebody that's probably for you comes along. Granted that you're dating correctly. Okay, when you get the girl that you want, God is gonna switch up on you. God gonna be like, okay, here you go, nigga. Now ball in your court. What you finna do? Is you finna keep traveling? Is you finna do right? Now are you gonna do right? Are you gonna be caught cheating? Are you gonna, people be acting like, oh, I'm the most faithful person on this planet. You could put a piece of cake in front of me. I'm not gonna eat. You could put my flavor in front of me. Cause I'm probably not dating my flavor now, but she's everything I said or told God that's what I want. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right now, what you want at 25 is definitely not what you're gonna want at 30. You know what I'm saying? But if you find the right one at 25 and y'all grow older and y'all have good chemistry and y'all are on each other's wavelength, you can grow into something totally different than what you would have single or out here playing the game. But that's what God's gonna do. God gonna give you what you want, and now are you solid? All right, because let me tell you something. There's different versions of y'all have never got a chance to see. There's different versions of y'all never had a chance to see. Okay, so it's the same thing. Niggas be like, yo, I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Listening to shout outs to Marco. Thank you, broski. Hold on, I'm gonna get to the cash apps. Niggas be on the riff raff. Like I want me a Ferrari. That's my song, man. That nigga Riff Raff went outside. He already had one in his garage. But guess what? Can you drive a Ferrari where you from? Are the streets good for you to drive a Ferrari where you from? If something goes out on that Ferrari, can you afford another Ferrari? Can you know the vibes when you get older, right? So God gonna give it to you, and you gonna run it into the closest wall that you can. Once it hits your psyche that you have it, because guess what? It is a part of Dunning-Kruger's effect, but you start to get overconfident. You know what I'm saying? You start to turn into somebody different, and then the thought of losing that thing don't even strike your mind because you still got to maintain that thing. So is the you when you have that thing is the you that you gonna grow into able to maintain that thing? Because you act a certain way when you don't have it, and you're gonna act a completely different way when you have it. This is called wisdom, y'all. Shout out to my brother Marco. Marco said for another beer. I'll do you one better. I'm gonna go take a shot. I'll go take a shot. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen, And listen, I use the Ferrari as a metaphor because I'm gonna start using cars as a metaphor. I use the Ferrari as a metaphor because it don't matter if it's a real Ferrari. If it's a Ferrari to you, it's a Ferrari. Now, are you gonna crash? That car can take you as fast as you want to go and as fast as you don't want to go. How's your confidence set up? What's going on, Dusty? You said, why don't niggas talk about Rafi Tolfo? What is that? What is that? Y'all be hitting me with some other stuff. I gotta go look that up. I'm feeling like I'm behind. You said, don't do that, bro. You got You got Floyd eyes, bro. That nigga Floyd, bro. There's some stuff going in Floyd's favor. You know what I'm saying? Because he repels women. So if he wants to get rid of a bitch, it's not gonna be hard for him to get rid of a bitch. Also not gonna be able to get rid of Kate. You know, he locked in. He clocked in. You know? What's going on, man? What's going on? He locked in like he clocked in. You dig what I'm saying? So that shit wild, bro. That shit wild as hell, bro. I want a Ferrari. Hold on, let me play that for y'all real quick. Hold on. We're gonna get that shot and catch up. Ooh, wrong. Hold on, y'all. He said, "I'm gonna have Floyd eyes, bro." Y'all seeing it now, huh? Y'all seeing it now, huh? Let me show you the type of Ferrari. Let me show you the type of Ferrari my boy Riff got. Oh damn, I could have used this tab. Damn, see, this is my problem. I got too much tabs open. And then I tell you my M1 is slow. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna trade this in for an M2, man. Look at this. This is my shit.
Wanna drop my top, fill my braids and breathe. 488 with the cheers.
Yeah.
I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. Wanna drop my top, fill my braids and breathe.
I went to the D to get some D.
With the cheers.
Yeah, fuck they stay dangerous, yeah.
I want a Ferrari. Wanna drop my top, fill my braids. I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. Wanna drop my top, fill my braids and breathe.
I'm about to sample.
With the cheers. I want a Ferrari. Pace.
I need to drop this.
Pace.
That man Ferrari, Aqua Cranberry.
I want a Ferrari.
They don't even make Ferraris in that color. Look at this.
I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. Wanna drop my top, fill my braids in the breeze. 488 with the cherry seats. Drop my top, fill my braids in the breeze. I want a Ferrari.
That man got that 458 Italia thing. Marco said, "How many R's in Ferraris? I don't know, man. I want a Ferrari." Shout outs to Miss V. Thank you, love. See, nobody. Look, everybody start leaving when you start saying some real shit. You know. You said, "I don't know, Kuda. I asked Brownie for that, but prayer went unanswered." Brownie ain't sweating y'all, man. She like, "Look, I'm just gonna go live. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna live my life." You know, Brownie doing it right. That see Brownie. That see you don't put yourself in the trick bag. Well, not really. You know what I'm saying? That makes you more. That makes you more attainable. Just don't give these niggas your Instagram. Yo, for $7 million, Brownie, I'm gonna fly you out. What's going on, Attack, man? Yeah, the South gonna hold it down. What's going on, No Name? Yeah, Riff. Come on, man. Shout outs to Tack Man. What's going on? Yeah, you only live once. Man, she just shot at Brownie, you know. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, look. Dating a YouTuber, if they a real YouTuber, dating a YouTuber ain't all this cracked up to be. I'm not gonna lie. My relationships, let me tell y'all something. When I started my YouTube channel, I was getting into a relationship. But now that I'm in YouTube, I gotta go about relationships a little bit different. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just date anybody and shit. you know. And then especially some of the topics that we talk about, I don't talk about easy to digest. You know what I do? I make topics that are fucked up, easy to digest. I know they found your IG. I know they found your IG. I'm already hip. I'm already look. I'm 30 steps ahead of y'all. Good. Tell y'all something. Dating as a YouTuber and dating a YouTuber is not what it's cracked up to be. Okay? So to a certain degree, I don't even mention it. You know what I'm saying? That's not honestly, if you become a YouTuber and you actually good at doing YouTube and you do certain things, have other things that you do. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta switch up when you in a relationship. You really do. You know? Depending on what type of content you do. You said I got my original channel back last night after 2 years. What? Did R. Kelly time? Did you? What happened with the Twitter? Did the Twitter thing work? Yay or nay? Just say yay or nay, and I got you. I'm gonna hit you on the back end. I got you. You did? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. You don't want to date a YouTuber unless you're a certain type of dude. You can't do it. You can't date a YouTuber. No. You said I'm a whore on Facebook and an incel on YouTube. Facebook is your address for the most part. You said now Brownie is good. I'm married. I'm married, so I'm good. If she want to be wife number 2, then I'm all for it. Hey man, you know, shot your shoot, bro. You said do some research. Do some research on Bone Shiba swap token. Yeah, I heard a lot of people now are investing back in the Shiba. I ain't gonna lie, I lost access to my Webull, and I lost access to my Webull, I lost access to my Robinhood, and I lost access to my what's that other thing? It's a bank account that uses Gemini coin. But I got a lot of I got a good amount of Shiba. I got some Cardano. I got Ethereum. I got Ethereum Classic. I got some Bitcoin. I got some other stuff. You know, Bitcoin gonna surge again, so Bitcoin's a safe thing. But I see a lot of people moving a lot of their stuff over to Doge, so people are eating off the Doge. But yesterday, the market took a dump. You know, the market took a dump. So, you know, it's something that you really got to pay attention to every day, and then you got to pay attention to the news every day. Also, you know what I'm saying? So people are thinking people they trust so fucked up with a lot of shit. People are thinking that, like, you know, if you tell them that something's volatile and you gotta pay attention to it, they don't even want to invest their money into it. All these crypto dudes, they quiet as hell, you know. And also too, I'm about to get into XRP, but I have another place where I'm gonna start doing these uploads. So when this show goes off here in the future, this year, start next month, I'm taking my page down off of here. I'm taking my videos down off of here, putting them on private, and I'm re-uploading them to another website called Odyssey. Okay. I know Rumble exists, but Odyssey's a little bit different. Odyssey's also on the blockchain, and you can earn coins and crypto over there, and you can convert that into other stuff. So it's just basically building another audience, you know, with the same content, basically redistributing certain things that I've done so other people can see, you know. So it's not really a bad idea, and then it's to cross pollinate too, you know. I was gonna, but this was the thing though. This is the thing, and I'm gonna give y'all some real game. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. So it's not a burden on you. The money that you were gonna put in Shiba, go get you a miner. I got a miner. I gotta actually really check in with my miner back at the crib. Cause I'm mining helium still. I brought my helium joint with me. Go get you a miner. Go get you a miner, and wherever you stay, make sure you stay on the top floor or further up. Go get you a miner and probably get you a new antenna. Put that shit in your closet or whatever, and just have that shit going. and let it mine it for you, because honestly, it's a little bit different than if you invest. And if you invest and you took some of that money and you go buy a miner, by the time you look at how much Shiba you have, by the time you look at how much Shiba you have, you're gonna have more once you put your money back into it. So you're gonna look at it and you be like, okay, I'm looking at the numbers of the blockchain. I'm looking at what my miner did, and then I'm adding on top of that. So if that's something that you want to do, it's something that's working while you're working. So if you're working to take a little bit of money and dump it into that anyway, already have something at home running on that. Should in case the money goes somewhere, you're not taking the L when it comes to that specific coin. Okay, so they got some really good Shiba Inu miners for like $600, $1,000. You know, yeah, you're gonna take a hit, but you leave that bitch on for like a good 3 to 6 months, you gonna get your shit back, and then start making money up off of it before the year is out. So go do your research on crypto mining. And the miners, they're not subject to some of the stuff that you are subject to when you're investing. So even though the miner might hack and make a little bit less, it's still gonna be some coin is better than no coin. So if you're in a position where you can't take some of that money and dump it into a coin because something's coming up, you understand what I'm saying? You already got something going for it. So you gotta, that's another part of working smart. A lot of people won't tell you that. You know. So instead of talking about bitches all day, I can actually give y'all some real information. Go look up mining. Go look up the miners for Shiba coins. A lot of new ones came out. They got a little slim one too that look like a PlayStation. Then they got another one on it with dual fans, and that joint be hacking like a motherfucker. So sometimes the more you pay for like a mining rig and stuff, and shout outs to Warmaster, Raven, and everybody. Them coins, them chips are in. Them chips are in. So you can really make something shake. You did. But some of y'all think that that shit is a pyramid scheme. I don't blame y'all, but you got to understand the laws of volatility. Women are volatile. So sometimes that's why when y'all guys speak certain of something that I know you haven't gone or been through, I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not an audience member. I can't just take anybody's advice. When somebody says something to me, I gotta take it with a grain of salt and then add my own wisdom onto it before I repeat or say something that I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not trying to lead y'all down the wrong hole. And I'm never gonna put y'all in a position to do something I'm not doing or haven't done. You dig? I'm not that type of guy. Bone token. Yeah, you gotta go after the small ones. What Baron D. Rothschild said, when there's blood in the street, still buy. That shit called financial recoil. You can complain about what you lost so you can take that money and move it somewhere else. Money, look at all the references they use for money, that pertains to water, cash flow, laundering. Did You said ran up a bag last night. You said if you have any bread drop on that Bone Token project, is popping this week. I ran up a stack. Oh damn! I ran up a stack last night. It ran up to 15%. Watch it, because you might have to take it out a little bit, hold it, and then when it get lower. You said no miners. Oh yeah, I gotta watch it because they transcripted this shit and they're gonna think I'm talking about something else. Yeah, they're not gonna. They will use minor instead of minors. You know what I'm. You know the vibes. Marcus, go. I said Marcus. God damn it, Marco. Go look at your transcript on some of those videos. It's like, what? I didn't say that. The fuck? I didn't know what video that shit was transcripted one time. And then I hear the words that they transcripted wrong. I'm like, it kind of did sound like that. All right. He said, "Thank you, Toya. I'ma aim every other day, so it's looking like tomorrow." What's going on, Jr? There you go, Jr. I got another microphone I want you to take a look at that you can bypass on your cell phone, and it's awesome. Once I remember what it is, let me see. I'm thinking about getting it too. It looked like one of those old school mics, but that thing is awesome. Let me see. Why is coming on? Hold on. I know it, plastic love. Um, I don't know about these other ones. You said I know I do simultaneous translation, right? I don't know about these other ones, Jr. But this one I know for a fact is good. I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's the MV series. This one right here, this one is the best one. It got a bunch of modes. You can run it through USB, and your phone has enough to power it. So keep your phone plugged in, or keep it on the charger, because you'll be doing live streams and you'll be plugging in. I'll be forgetting what's it called though. Let me see if he's gonna say it.
Microphone review, long overdue. Actually, Short's gotten back to me like, hey, can we have our mics back? So I'm like, all right,
And it has
I'll
a
get it.
restrictor,
Here you
so
go.
if you get loud. Hold on.
These are the Shure MV series of microphones. The MVI, which you've actually all
MV50
seen a
something.
long time ago when I compared it against other recording interfaces.
These idiots don't say
It'll
what they
come
need
back
to
for
say.
this one because we've also got now the MV5 and the MV51.
Okay, I knew it was a 50 something. I be knowing what I'm talking about. I just, I be scattered brain. So this is so you can have a minimalist setup. And what you call Sean Cannell uses it also. This is my boy
Greetings, Earthlings.
Bandrew.
Welcome back to Podcastage. My name's Bandrew, and I'm back with another microphone test video for you guys.
No, Obsidian not using this one.
So today I'm reviewing this guy, the Shure Motive MV51, which is a microphone designed to work with iOS devices as well as your computer. And if you are interested in this microphone, it'll set you back about $200 on Amazon, link
That's
in the
worth it.
description. And before we go any farther, I do need to note that I bought this microphone directly from Shure at a small discount for the sale.
I did a consultation with a young lady 2 days ago before I actually did that live stream. And I told her to get this particular microphone. And she texted me earlier today on Facebook. It was like, yes, thank you so much. I told her to hit me up because she gonna have some more questions because there's but she probably reads the manual. I don't read the manual because I be knowing what the hell it's gonna do, but she reads the manual. This is a good microphone, and it sits on the desk right up, so you can literally, you don't have to shotgun it, even though it's good on a shotgun. It sits on your desk, even though he has his on a mount. You can literally, if you're sitting on a desk like mine, your audio will be good and it'll be shotgun like upwards, right where your mouth is, the coil, where the coil is. And that's good for a condenser mic because usually the sounds will bounce off a wall. So just, find a part, a part in your house. It's good if you have enough furniture because the sound won't bounce off the wall. Because you don't know when you talk, like literally the sound is bouncing off this wall and going right back into my laptop. Because I didn't bring no mic with me today. I didn't expect to go live, but fuck it. But it'll be aimed right up like this, and you can do a talking head video and stuff like that. Now, Bandrew, he gonna keep his in the shot because it's Bandrew. He's doing the microphone review. What's going on, Royce? What's going on, player? Hey, Royce, I gotta tag you in the show, bro. I've been celebrating all week, man. I'm gonna go get me a goddamn Davidoff or a goddamn I'm gonna get me a goddamn Cohiba or something. I haven't forgot. Definitely gonna light one. Every time I see Royce's avatar, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to light one up. Yeah, give me 1 second, y'all, man. I'll be right back. Let me go get that shot. Shout outs to Marco. Check this out. It's a really good microphone. So if you guys were looking at a really good entry mic that literally can do anything, like you literally can use this mic in any fucking situation, whether you USB it, and it is a USB mic. It doesn't use it's not a condenser, but It has a restrictor, so if you get a little loud, it's not gonna go over a certain. Just watch this.
Of doing this review. So let's go ahead
I
and
know how black people work. We don't listen when a black man says it. We think he's playing games and shit. So I'll let my boy Bandit say.
talk about what you get in the box. Obviously, you're going to get the microphone. You get a 1 meter micro USB to USB cable to connect the microphone to your computer. You get a 1 meter micro USB to lightning cable to connect the microphone to your iOS device. You also get a 5/8 to 3/8 inch microphone stand adapter. Then you get some extremely thorough documentation and user manuals. And lastly, you get a 2-year warranty. As far as the build quality, this thing feels amazing. It is an all-metal construction. It has some really nice, substantial weight to it, and everything feels like it's really well put together. The first thing we have on the front of the microphone is a volume control slider, which will allow you to adjust the headphone and microphone volume by sliding your finger across the surface. Directly above that, we have a strip of LED lights. When the lights are green, it's displaying the microphone input level, and when the lights are orange, it's displaying the headphone output level. Then we have a microphone mute button, which is pretty self-explanatory. You hit that to mute the microphone and hit it once again to unmute the microphone. In the center of the microphone, we have a mode select button, which will switch between the 5 DSP presets built into this microphone. And lastly, we have the headphone volume selector, which is what you will hit to display the headphone volume. On the back of the
Yeah, like it looks like a Ray Charles type mic. It looks like a Ray Charles type mic. Tell your ma, tell your pa, I'm finna send you back to Arkansas. That shit like a Ray Charles mic. Listen, y'all, they out of the free liquor that they have here. It'd be like some cheap whiskey. That shit do the job though. So it's all right. I bought me a nice Pepsi. All right, we're going to go home, and I'll take a shot for y'all. I got some shit at home. I bought some Baileys today. Y'all, I got a movie coming. I got another movie. It was like a failed run. Like I went somewhere. I didn't really do shit. So it was just like a movie hanging out with me doing nothing. But I think I did say something educational. Yeah, Claudine's mic. Right. Shout out to Tehran. What's going on, player? So let me tell y'all something, too. Anyhow, you have a mixer or a podcast setup. You see the USB port right there in the back? Because, see, let me tell y'all something also. This doesn't take up real estate. Now, I'm going to be playing around with other webcams very soon. Y'all know I got a bunch of webcams that I bought. Some of them I use them, some of them I don't. I done destroyed like 2 cameras trying to get some outside footage. I have to save up some money and buy that again. What was I about to say? iPhone. I got my other one at home, attempting to download what I'm downloading now, which is almost done. What update? Because I need to update mines to it. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Apple has an update called Mac Ventura or whatever, like Ace Ventura, Mac Ventura, right? And Belkin, which I'm not gonna use it. I got a bunch of stands. Has a like you can literally run your. I'm gonna tell y'all if it works. You can literally run your iPhone. I think I have a 12 or a 13 Pro Max. I don't know. But the camera is really good on the iPhone, better than this MacBook Pro M1 camera, right? Where you can literally just put your iPhone on top of your laptop and literally use your iPhone's camera, which gives you a more professional, more good look, other than 720p or high res 10. It'll be high res 1080. You can do but so much with this damn StreamYard, and I'm not paying for no goddamn 1080. I'm gonna wait till they do 4K, then I'm gonna get that, right? StreamYard ain't ready for the type of. They already not fucking with me because I use I probably have a whole room at StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? Running these high quality cameras and shit like that. I give them a break from time to time, right? But literally, you can use your iPhone as the camera. You know what I'm saying? So that's fucking awesome, and it's cool for me now because I have 2 phones. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to especially if you want to use your phone and but you're using it as a camera. I don't know how that works, but You can literally keep an iPhone. I think it works for iPhone 8 and up. You can use, the 14 Pro Max. Yeah, I think that's like I think I got 13, but the 14 Pro Max definitely great 1080p. Definitely great movie quality. You can dial your shit up to cinema settings and stuff like that. All the iPhones past 11, you can literally shoot a movie with it. But really good shit for Mac. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else in the space is talking about that because listen, they support it. They get their shows supported, so they just. I told y'all I look out for the audience. Like they fooling y'all. They didn't like me when I said it. Shout outs to my brother Jr. Jr. was talking about it on his channel. If you get the chance, Jr. If you could drop your channel in the chat, and Jr. was giving y'all some real game. He was giving y'all some real game about TLA and a whole bunch of other people. JR kind of knows what's going on. He has a good idea of what goes on behind the scenes. He has a good idea of what goes on behind the scenes. So I would rather direct y'all to a channel that will tell y'all what's going on. That's more believable to me, because when I say it, it sounds like I'm whining and stuff like that. I talk about shit like this because I do this. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing fake about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real one. But when you're around a whole bunch of, and this is what I'm gonna talk about when I break down that Willie D video. When you're around a whole bunch of cakes, you're gonna start looking like cake too. And how can I blame you? You know what I'm saying? Did that rhyme? Shout out to Ism. How can I blame you? You did? But let me give y'all some game. You see this headphone slot right here? Not only can you plug your headphones into it, I would tell y'all to do wired headphones, because when you start using Bluetooth headphones, you run into a latency problem. And the latency problem is how fast it's going to go from that receiver to get to your ears. So if you do have Bluetooth headphones, make sure you have the ones that actually come with a hard wire, so you can plug your headphones into this headphone slot, so you can monitor your sound. So whatever you're going to be hearing, that's what your audience is going to be hearing, okay? Now, I do wish this phone comes with a mixer, but let's be 100. You're not a DJ, and it is cool to play some music and stuff like that, but that way you can share something. You understand what I'm saying? But me or you, if so, we can just talk, If you need to share music, you can, but if you don't have a show that's primarily built around music, this is perfect. You can even do voiceover on the side with this microphone, so you can earn more money to put back into your channel. Okay? So let me tell y'all something also. Anyhow, you see a headphone slot, that's a sound output. So whatever you would be hearing, let's say if you want to send the audio from this microphone out into a mixer or something else and take this microphone with you, you can get an aux cord and send the sound out of this microphone into something else and use that as your primary mic. Because let's face it, when you guys start to get into microphones and things like that, because this is a great microphone, it has radio quality, and there's certain settings that you can put this microphone on. It's a condenser, but it does have noise rejection quality, whereas other XLR condenser mics don't have noise rejection quality. This microphone also comes with software, okay? So what I'm saying is you're getting your bang for your buck, and your phone can power this microphone. Doesn't take that much to power. And you get basic features on it, okay? Now, this is what I'm telling you. You need to pay attention to what I'm saying to you right now, because when you use this microphone and when you learn proper mic technique, because what pisses me off is people with Blue Yetis trying to tilt their microphone downward when the microphone needs to be up. And when the microphone is up like this, it looks like you're talking into a penis. So go ahead and talk into that penis, because that's the type of microphone you got. If you want better mic technique, go buy you a boom arm, but then it looks like a dick on a stick. Hanging downward, okay? And y'all don't know how to position that microphone to get what you want. So you point it down thinking that you're going to get a better sound out of it, and it don't work like that, okay? Whereas this microphone, it's down here and it's pointed up. So you can have great audio and it won't even be, you can leave it out of the camera shot. So a lot of people won't think that you're using a laptop microphone. A lot of people won't know. And it sits real low, okay? If you want it on a boom arm, that stick that it sits on, you can take that rubber part off of it, and that turns into a bracket where you can hook it up into a mount, and you can have it either right here or you can have it in front of you, because it is still a cool looking microphone. All right, now you can hook it into a boom arm, okay, and your studio will still be under $250. Okay, so this is a good microphone. What I said that you need to listen to, trust me, this is the information I give people so they really know. You need to know how your voice sounds. Okay, you need to learn. You need to have a quality mic that you're using that's coloring your voice in a certain way, so that you can sound good and you can have a dynamic sound. It makes no sense getting on YouTube, being a podcast or whatever the hell you call yourself doing. Hold on. Got it? All right. Aim a little bit higher. When you shoot under, the ball jumps. When you shoot towards the base of the ball, that's how you jump the ball. Yeah, I think that one is lighter because I've used it several times, but it's lighter. Yeah. But anyway, you need to learn how your voice is being colored. You have to develop an ear. Okay? Most people, your ear is developed on what you hear while you're on your phone or while you're on stuff. This is why I tell y'all to use quality headphones, because most people don't have an ear. Okay? Definitely. I deal with microphones. I deal with audio. I'm an audiophile. I'm a producer. Trust me, I will hear shit y'all don't hear, and I will start pointing shit out, and y'all be like, damn, that is going on. Damn, you know? So it's just like your eyesight. Once you point something out or show somebody or see something, they can't unsee it. It works the exact same way. So get in tune with your senses, all right? So let's get back into it. Let's see what he says. So y'all don't have to let me say it. I know y'all gonna listen to the right man anyway.
The microphone, we have 2 ports for I/O. Over here is where you're going to plug in the cable to connect it to your iOS device or your computer. And then over here, you have a 3.5 millimeter headphone output, which does provide latency-free monitoring. Then you have this nice metal kickstand with a rubber stopper at the end to stop it from sliding around. But if you are going to connect this to a microphone stand, you can unscrew the rubber stopper to reveal a 5/8" microphone stand thread. And if you're like me and you're using a boom arm, which has a 3/8" thread, it does come with the adapter, so you can connect it to that kind of mic stand as well. The first mode we'll talk about has a speech bubble directly next to it, which I'm sure you could guess means this is designed for speech. So if you're doing a podcast or any sort of spoken word, this is going to be the mode that you want to use. The next mode has a speech bubble with a couple of eighth notes inside of it, and this is a mode that is designed for singing. Then we have a mode that has an acoustic guitar next to it, and this mode is designed for quiet performances. So if you're just recording an acoustic while singing, this is going to be the preset that you want to use. Now we're on the preset that has a loudspeaker next to it. This is designed specifically for loud environments. So if you are recording a live band at a venue, this will be the mode that you want to use. And the last mode we have has a flat line beneath it, which means it is completely unprocessed. So if you plan on importing the audio and processing it in your own DAW, this is going to be the mode that you want to use. As far as specs, this thing has a frequency response of 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, a cardioid polar pattern, a max SPL of 130 decibels, a bit depth of 16-bit or 24-bit, and a sampling rate of 44.1 or 48 kilohertz. And now moving around the MV51 to determine what the actual polar pattern of the mic is and how the audio changes as we move around the microphone's capsule. Now I'm banging on a keyboard directly behind the microphone to determine how much of my voice versus how much of the keyboard it picks up. Now I'm about 1 foot away from the MV51. Now I'm about 2 feet away from the MV51. And now I'm about 4 feet away from the MV51. And here we are in the Shure Motive app, and we are recording using the MV81. The only real controls you have for this microphone are the microphone.
So this is the feature that I wanted to show you, JR. This feature right here, it even comes with the app for your phone, man. So you don't have to be at your computer. You can go out to the woods All you gotta do is just get a little battery that you can you dig what I'm saying? You don't gotta do shit. You don't have to do a goddamn thing. You dig what I'm saying? I'm giving the game out. Giving the game out, man.
Gain. So we will just go ahead and adjust this down and then slowly increase it so you can hear what kind of noise is generated by this mic's preamp. And now we're at 100%. So right now the microphone's connected to my computer and my gain is set at around 75%. I'll go ahead and drop this down to 0% and slowly increase it so you can hear what kind of noise floor this mic's preamp has. 25. 50. 75. And 100. Do you know much about microphones, or do you rely on me to see? So I would absolutely recommend this thing because not only is it built like a tank, but I thought it sounded pretty damn awesome on the electric, on the acoustic, and on the voice. And I think the best thing about this mic is that it allows you to record high quality audio directly to your phone, which is why I think this is almost a perfect microphone for podcasters or musicians that are constantly traveling. All right, guys. Well, I guess that'll do it for today. If you found this fun, interesting, or helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you thought it sucked, give me a big old thumbs down. If you want more, go ahead and subscribe by clicking the logo.
Yes, sir. That's my brother Bandrew. That's my brother Bandrew. Yeah, do you like USB? Yes, yes. Shout outs to Marco. Do you know Marco? Do you know if you still have that microphone, you own a relic? Marco, he got one of the B microphones, if I'm not mistaken. Marco, you bought one of the B microphones. Hold on to that microphone. I brought the King B with me. I sold the Worker B, but I bought the King B with me. They don't make those microphones no more. I think Neat got sold to Logitech, if I'm not. No, Neat. No. The people that made the Yeti, Neat was a part of them. And when they broke off, they start their own microphone company. And they were selling those microphones for $300, $400. And then I guess people knew something was going on with the company. When you get all of that shit for like $100, right? Keep that microphone. That microphone is going to be worth $600 in the future because that's Gen 1. They released a whole nother version of those microphones. Somebody bought Neat, and it just looks completely different. Like, it does look like a bumblebee, but it doesn't have the bee aesthetic, and it doesn't have like it doesn't have the same sounds that they got, you know. I would go out there and sing that shit with them. I would just tell y'all about Virginia. Country roads. Oh man. Oh, my download is finished, y'all. I gotta run to a party soon. Hold on, y'all. This shit finally finished. Put this in the trash. Let me put these to the side. Oh yeah. I got the stems. Damn, I should have bought my SD card with me. Oh yeah, that J-pop album is on the way. I'm not gonna lie, I did something the other day. I got really unmotivated, y'all, and I'm going through this thing right now. I'm going through a rut right now. I wasn't gonna talk about this today, but I'm going through a rut right now where I don't know if I'm getting burnt out from music, but I'm sitting I was really taking all the beats that I made on my MPC, and I'm glad I didn't go through it while I was on air with you guys. I was really taking all the beats off my MPC, and I was sitting there and I was just making what I'm about to put out into a jam, which is the beat, but it's like a live variation of the beat. So when you hear the beat, it's literally a jam session that I recorded and stuff like that. And I try to do okay, like 4 bars, 8 bars. So if somebody wants to rap over it or whatever, but honestly, the beat isn't the way, you know what I'm saying? It is the way that I intended it to be. But like honestly, when I look back at it, I'm like, damn, you know what? That's the only recording of it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to get into like stems and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have a lot more producer talk soon, probably on my other channel, because like a lot of people don't know too much about the music industry and stuff like that. And selling beats is like really an endeavor that I'm embarking upon in 2023. And I want to be able to talk to you guys about it. And I want to be able to have you guys in on some of those sessions. So if you hear something that you like, you saw it getting bored, seeing what I did with it and how I mix it and all this other shit, I'm going to start doing stuff like that. But there's a lot of shit that goes on with selling beats that nobody talks about. And this is stuff that I've heard in the music industry because I've been around the music industry for a long time. But as a rapper, there was a lot of shit that now I'm looking at that I did not pay attention to. I didn't really know. And I thank God for like the engineers and the people that put up with me as a group and as me doing my solo work. So did you know as a producer, you get a percentage of the publishing, like, and this is stuff you got to know. Like, the rap game is like the law. There's certain times where you get in trouble, and the judge will straight up tell you, "Listen, I understand where you're coming from. I know a lot of people don't know about law, but if you're gonna do a crime and you're gonna break the rules, your ignorance of the law ain't got shit to do with me because I'm enforcing the law, and you put me in a position." Cause even I'm not even gonna lie, like when we're going throughout this, cause we're gonna talk about T.I. and Boosie and stuff like that. When we're talking about these cases and stuff like that, judges say the same shit. Your ignorance of the law does not affect whether I put you somewhere or don't put you somewhere, because y'all come in here in all kinds of shape. Some niggas know the law, some niggas don't know the law. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact still remains that whatever you got going on is you're in a position where whatever you got going on right now is in my hands. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing as a producer. Your ignorance of the game, attitude determines altitude. And a good part of the attitude is knowledge and awareness of the game. So, and a lot of y'all get misleaded too by your managers, whether it's your home girl or whether it's somebody that you paid for. Like, and shout out to Superside, because he talked about this a little bit. He didn't talk about this. 50 Cent talked about this. 50 Cent, let me see if I can play it for y'all, because y'all not going to believe me until I play it. But let me talk to y'all while I find it, right? 50 Cent, right? He's cool with this dude named Shy Money XL. Y'all probably heard about him. Y'all know about the magazine and all kinds of stuff, right? Hold on. Now you can choose whatever you want. All right. Look at this. Let me explain what I'm about to tell y'all, and then y'all and then now y'all can really understand the story, because a lot of people heard this story and don't know what the fuck is going on. So I'm gonna teach y'all too, because a lot of y'all, like I said, my plan is to also get a lot of y'all into music and stuff like that. Whether you guys are gonna be a part of my PO33 gang or not, because I'm gonna be putting out a bunch of free drums and drum kits and some of your favorite 808s and stuff like that, and 909s, 707s. I'm gonna be putting out 80s drums. I got a whole bunch of drum machines that they don't even make no more. I'm gonna put it out, and you can own this small ass machine and use it. But that's later, okay? So, as a producer, when we sell beats, it depends on how you got it set up. Like, I'm gonna do a lease, and my leases are gonna be like from $15 to $18, and from $20 to $25, depending on, it's up to me where I feel that beat fits in. Because I'm gonna have beats for producers and people that's starting a podcast. So if you want like nice music that you can just flow with, cool. If you want to start a lo-fi playlist, I'm gonna have something set aside for you guys. You guys can pay for a playlist. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on some like Spotify Epidemic Sound type shit. Then I'm gonna have the higher price stuff, and the leases are gonna be that low. The beats are gonna be under $50. I'm not never going over. Well, depending on how high I get, I'm not never going over $50. But the leases are under $50, and I'm gonna be putting out deals like, yo, this month, it's Freaky February. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna come up with something. I'm gonna be like, if you pay for an $18 beat, you get two, so it's like 2 for $20, and I might throw in an extra beat or something like that, and you can choose whichever ones you want. I don't give a damn. We're gonna figure it out, right? When you lease a beat, that's one thing, but if you buy a beat from me, and new producers can ask anywhere up from 1 to like 4. Good producers can ask from anywhere to like 5 to 6. Fucking Metro Boomin and all them niggas, they get asked for 8. I think I was gonna cap at 8, but they get asked for 8 to 15. What a point is that, okay, let's say if you want to buy a beat and you're like, okay, listen, I want the whole beat. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got a good lease deal, Kuda, and you free radio play, unlimited this, depending on what I got in the contract. It's still a lease. That means I can sell, the beat can be sold to somebody else. It's like a house. The beat can be sold to somebody else, or other people, they can lease it and have the same privileges as you do. But if you're like, no, this beat has been doing good for my show, like if Kevin Samuels, but she's not a beat seller, she's an artist. If you wanted to buy that song from Vividry, she would have to sell him that song for at least either 500 to like 10,000, depending on what that person believed their art is worth. You know what I'm saying? And it can be with anything, right? Let's say if Kevin Samuels is like, look, I don't got the 5,000 to buy your beat. In another case, because they're talking directly to you, the seller, you could be like, okay, so you want to buy the beat, but you only got 3,000. You don't got the 5,000 that I'm asking for. So if I wanted to, I can still sell you the beat, but on the back end, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a point or 2 point. 1 point equals 1%, 2.2%, and then so, right? So I'm gonna say, okay, you don't have the full money to pay for it, but that's cool. I'm gonna sell you the beat, but I'm gonna get a point. And what a point is like, okay, I would have to do something like I would have to look at your followers and your subscribers or your potential. And what that point is that I get a certain percentage every time that song gets played. That's how you make your money in the game. You get a point. And even if you paid full price for that beat, I still have to get a point or two. And that's just off of the production. Then I can still get a point on the back end with the publishing, because if I have a melody that I came up with, if I have certain things that I came up with, I am also considered a songwriter. Okay, if I use my keyboard and come up with the melody and stuff like that, and that harmony, yeah, I'm also considered a songwriter. So you got to know what type of genre you're getting into, because if you're a producer with hip hop, yeah, you're gonna be doing engineering work. You're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. So there's a difference between an engineer, a producer, an executive producer, because usually the executive producer, he's the one bankrolling the whole situation and stuff. So a lot of people, honestly, they just like, look, that's a lot of shit to think about, percentages, numbers, and all this other weird shit. Talk to this person, points and all this stuff. I just want to make music. This is where a lot of people get screwed in these record deals and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a lot more independent artists more than ever. So now more than ever, you need to be business minded. You need to have a business savvy to you, or at least have a manager and stuff like that. Because if I'm not dealing with you and I'm dealing with the manager, or you text me, but at some point your manager steps in, It's my job to know how to deal to do business. If I'm ignorant and you have a manager that even gives a fuck about you, your career, and your music, and say, yo, we want to do everything right, they could tell me if they want to, but if they don't tell me, that's better enough for you, because now you get off a certain way, you get to pocket more money, and you get to pay them. You understand what I'm saying? So I gotta watch my back for managers that's also in the best interest of the artist, because that's what you pay them for. And the more money that you save, the more you can hand over to them. Or it's like, okay, well, we gain money here, so this can fund this. Or you understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that goes on. So, I've been in this game for a minute, so I kind of know, but it's a little bit different going from rapper to actual producer. So it's like I got to learn the other side of the game, where I was just used to just going somewhere. Yeah, nigga, pay. Yeah, nigga, we gonna pay you. We gonna get this engineer. I'm gonna make sure my vocals is cool. I'm gonna smoke something and be chilling over here. Some bitches gonna come through. We gonna party and all that other shit. We wasted a lot of. Hey, yo, P, if you in the building, bro, we waste. What I'm capable now, bro. We wasted a lot of fucking money on some shit that we had no business doing. I don't even know why we were trying to get that high, but anyway, it's funny that we alive to sit back and laugh at that shit, but it's funny. But I'm looking at certain things that I'm telling y'all, this producer shit. I'm about to shout outs to Rosses. I appreciate you, bro, dropping a huge 5 on the super chat. Let me tell y'all something. I'm about to get y'all right. I'm about to give y'all the game. So if you want to take that pocket operator and make like a couple little jams and stuff and put that shit out on your YouTube and say, you know what, let me charge and shit like that. All you need is one person to really buy it, that got potential, that heard your beat, get a couple of points, and you eating for life. Especially if you know how big something's gonna blow up. And then some of those things too, like if somebody doesn't want to pay full price for your beat, sometimes it's good to say, okay, look, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We got you. Just give me 4 points. You know what I'm saying? That'll take care of the beat. The revenue that'll come from that'll take care of the beat. The song is projected to do good. And once you get those points, you're gonna always get a royalty check. You're gonna always get a royalty check. Royalty. Okay? You done did business with this person, you get a royalty. So they say, and I'm gonna give y'all a real saying, and it's really true. They say if you don't make money while you sleep, you had no business going to sleep, bro. That's some real shit. And with that said, man, I want to thank everybody that came through on this live stream. I'm gonna leave this one up. It's an hour and 31 minutes. You know what I'm saying? A straight fire, straight game. Look, on this live stream, you done seen what it's like, where I'm at in Laos for a little bit. I ain't really show y'all nothing on today's show, but y'all get it. You done heard a little Japanese K-pop, and then gave y'all the producer game. You done figured out what mic to buy. I'm very educational. You sit down and just listen. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just sit down for a while and just listen. You can always learn something that you never thought about learning. And me, over the years, I mean, I've always been like this, but over the years, I can actually say I've gained the ability to take things and make things that probably you may have had no interest in, to give you some type of interest in it. And that's the best thing that somebody can do for you, because sometimes you heard people talk about things and say things all the time, and it's just funny how God works. God will put you in a certain situation. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and you got some mental chewing gum. So if it's like, okay, well, I wanted to do an online business, but I don't want to work for somebody. I kind of want to own what I do. And then if you say, yo, look, Kuda, I don't know what to do with it. I'm just a cloud watcher. I really never said nothing on your show, because this happens all the time. I bought one of them damn pocket operators. I'm using your drums. I kind of saw what you did on one episode, and I started sampling, and I'm actually getting better at sampling. What does this mean? What does that mean? Okay, somebody's hit me up right now. They want to buy a beat. What were you talking about that one show? This happens to me all the fucking time. I even get an email or somebody comes out the woodworks and be like, what were you talking about that points thing? Because honestly, I don't care if they pay for the beat, but I was more interested in points. What does points mean? Oh, let me show you this before we go. Because I know y'all not gonna believe me, cause I said it. So you gotta show. I know how the black brain works. It's cool. It's cool. As long as I got a reference point, we good. Let's go.
I've seen a lot of people miss out on a golden opportunity by
Y'all get to
chasing a check
understand this story
instead of
now.
maneuvering for a piece of equity. Probably the most egregious example is my former associate, Sha Money Excel. I met Sha when I was first getting into music. Before signing the Interscope, I recorded a lot of songs for my mixtapes in the studio Sha operated in the basement of his house in Long Island. It wasn't a professional setup by a long shot, but it got the job done. More important, Sha provided a safe and secure space to record when a lot of bigger studios didn't want to fuck with me. Because of his loyalty and consistency during a difficult time, I considered Sha my partner. We never formalized our relationship, but in my head, it was a foregone conclusion that when I signed my next major label deal, Sha would eat off the situation too. So imagine my surprise when one of the first things Sha did after I signed my Interscope deal was present the label with a $50,000 invoice.
Okay, so now 50, he's signed to a major, so he gets a loan. You know, he probably might not know the terms of 50's 50's contract, but it's like, okay, now you found a publisher and somebody that's gonna bankroll your situation. But look, I basically been the executive producer, and the shit that they about to produce, you've been recording that here, where nobody was messing with you. I was in the trenches with you. I provided you a place that was safe, that you know that you could safely be here and you could rap your lyrics. You could say whatever the hell you needed to say. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I knew that you were gonna blow. I knew about your potential. People was talking about you, Jay and everybody. This is something that you work for, and and I provided a space for you to make that happen. Look what this nigga did, man. And I ain't gonna lie, he didn't even listen to his lawyer. You know, you pay your lawyer to a certain degree if you do your homework to tell you the right thing. Do lawyers bullshit? Of course, but come on, man. If nowadays, if I get into the game, I'm getting a hip hop lawyer before I get a manager, because I know the game now. But listen,
He wanted to be reimbursed for the recording sessions we'd done at his house. That blew me away on several levels. First off, we've never discussed Sha charging me for the time at his place. And if that was something he felt that he was owed, why would he submit something so overinflated? $50,000 to record in his basement? It was disrespectful. I decided to try and talk some sense into Sha. Look, I didn't think you were going to hand me a bill for what we did at your crib. I told him. But if you feel like you need to get paid for those sessions, just take $30,000 and a point off the album.
I'm hitting every button but the button I need to be hitting. So 50 said, yo, I ain't gonna lie, still kind of stiff in the man because he did provide a safe, you know what I'm saying? But then again, how the album was projected to do, I think it was it Get Rich or Die Trying or The Massacre? I gotta figure out which album it was. Either or. He said, okay. Basically, he gave him an invoice for a $50,000 check. That was big money to Shy at the time, right? But Shy was asking for 50,000. So he said, okay, you know what? It's true. You was with me in the trenches. And honestly, I do owe you to a certain degree. And you can eat off this situation. So what 50 said was, instead of giving you $50,000, I'm gonna give you 30,000 and you get a point. Because you know the album is projected to do good. Let me show you how much this nigga missed out on, okay? Cause see, this is the thing. Like, people be thinking they doing business and they're not really doing business, you know. I don't think there's a lot of people that don't know what stems are. I ain't gonna lie, I had to do my research. I got to, you know, I'm like, well, shit, I'm jumping into this. I gotta learn. You know, what's going on UFO Kamikaze? And I should have known what stems are, because even when I was rapping and I was like, yo, the niggas was like, yo, do you got your session files? Do you got your stems? And I think back, I said, there's a lot of session files I don't have, meaning I don't own my masters. And I was looking at something where a dude was like, "Yo, if you deal with a producer, he don't know what stems are, or is unable to provide. Depending on his situation, if he's unable to provide them for you, don't do business with him." But then again, some of those people you can do business with them. So it's a dirty game, just based off of what you know and what you don't know. What's going on, UFO Kamikaze? So, you know, Larry giving away the juice, man. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. Come on, Elder. Larry giving away the juice. All right, we gonna let him play. Larry giving y'all the game, dog. This is super interesting, bro. All right, you can choose to listen to my boy Larry, or you can. Look at this. Look at this fool. Look at this. Look at what he did. Thinking he knows the business. Because if 50 end up getting in rooms, this man can't get in.
Offering less cash than he wanted, but it was actually a very generous deal. A point was an industry term that meant for every album sold, Shy would receive 1% of the royalties. In the record business, points are what everyone is looking for. If an album really takes off, there's no limit to the amount you might make. Judging from
In other words, points are long money. Points are what's going to be feeding you and your family 10 years. Songs are out there forever. There's songs right now that came out in 2002, and you go to the club and they're still being played. Okay? Timeless music, yo.
From the buzz around me, we were talking about an album that was definitely going to take off. Shy wasn't interested in the point. Even his lawyer told him he was crazy. Take the fucking point, the guy told him. I'll give you $20,000 right now for it. What the fuck is wrong with you? He wouldn't.
So look at that. Shy, and this is crazy too, because this is coming from your friend. This is coming for your friend. And then the thing is if a friend is kind of acting like that, they're getting greedy. And they're trying to stiff you or the label. But in this case, the money is given to the artist. So the points and everything actually comes out of the artist's salary anyway. It comes out of the artist's salary anyway. It's divvied up when the artists get paid their royalties. A piece of it comes out to you. Okay? So basically, it's like he tried to take money that you haven't even earned yet. Or if you got the money from the major deal, he's like, well, you earned the money, so pay me now. That's why he presented it to the label. And the label gonna look at you. So this was very super interesting, Shout outs to RG3. What's going on, man? RG3 in the building, my boy. He said Shy Money didn't even bother trying to find that. That's what, yo. And then the crazy thing is that his lawyer should have told him that. But look at what 50 said though, RG. Look at what 50 said. 50 said his lawyer said, fuck it. I will give you the 20K. If it means that much to you, take the point. Because even the lawyer knew what the hell was going on. He didn't even listen to his lawyer. How you gonna pay this man and you're not even listening to him? All right, here we go, y'all.
Didn't even listen to his own attorney. Shy wanted his $50K from me and wasn't gonna budge. He ended up getting it, but it would be a decision that cost him dearly. That single point on Get Rich or Die Trying ended up being worth $1.3 million. He didn't just lose over $1 million either. After Get Rich or Die Trying started flying off the shelves.
There it is right there. $1.3 million. Get Rich or Die Trying sold 11 million copies in its first week. It's so not in its first week. It actually sold over its span. Y'all remember how big Get Rich or Die Trying was? I was in high school. Let me tell y'all something. Get Rich or Die Trying, bro. I think this is the latest one that he dropped. I got his other audiobook. That shit is good. And I got the 50th Law with Robert Greene and stuff like that. 50's a beast, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. He earned the money that he playing with. He's smart as hell. Andrew Tate too. If you get a chance to go look at some of the stuff people leaked and put on the internet, I screen grabbed one of them joints. He was talking that real shit. But anyway, we'll talk about that some other time. I think this is the latest one that he just put out, RG, where he's kind of like sitting in the chair and shit like that, bro. Any book from 50, I just haven't got around to getting it yet because I can't. I'm not in a position to give it all my attention. But shit, you can see it on. You can damn near people put it on the internet and put a video behind it, which is crazy. You know, you know. You say he giving out game for the industry. He be giving, yeah, bro, because he passed the industry. When you know certain things, you already know how to play the game, so you passed it. All you got to do is be a good negotiator at that point. You know, all you got to do is be a good negotiator at that point. And obviously, when you see people that's been in the business or you misjudge what they know about the business and stuff like that, and you see they kind of try to snake you on one end, but it's like, bro, you don't know that you can make money doing this. This is another thing. And you see where their knowledge, it happens to me in YouTube all the fucking time, y'all. That's why I tell y'all it's a game. It doesn't matter if somebody believes that they're playing the game or not. They're still a participant in the game. You know, so all these fools talking about women and all this stupid shit all day, they're just talking about their position in the game that they're fed up with. You did? And if they're talking about it every single fucking day, then they really dumb because they sit up there and participate every fucking day and they still haven't moved. Their position still hasn't changed. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, when you see somebody actively moving and you see somebody that's showing y'all and providing y'all growth, I was already above the game before I got into this bitch, right? But when I found out exactly what games were being played and how they were being played and what people were actually doing, I said, "Oh nah." I had to reposition my chess pieces on the board. So any type of success that comes my way, y'all get to see. I'm showing y'all get to see somebody really come up, you know? Because sometimes what it is that you may be above the game, but once you get into a certain game and you start realizing who is who and who knows what and what this person is doing, sometimes in a game, that's what set the stages. You know, that's what set the stage. So when you think you should be standing over here, you're like, oh, see, I came into something that was already going on. Let me stand over here. Here is where I need to be. Okay, over the years, I see now this person acting, this is what happens and stuff like, you know, I'm already preemptive, you know, so I'm already looking for the bullshit. I just need to know where to stand, you know. So, like I said, it may take me some time, but don't worry. In the meantime, in between time, if you have a seating time, I'm sitting up there getting my education and figuring out where I'm gonna stand, and I'm gonna firmly plant my feet in the ground where the fuck I stand, and I've always done that. Y'all gonna start seeing the benefits soon. Stay down till you come up. Okay? If you know you're doing right and stuff like that, it levels itself out. All you gotta do is be patient and be willing to learn anything you do. Okay? Okay? The game is patience, but also education and build your awareness because things are going around you all the time and you have to be able to interpret it and know how to make your moves, especially if you preemptive. You did? You said he has stars by the nuts. Yeah, he just signed something. I think with Fox or some shit like that. Like like 25 million or something. Some crazy deal. You know what's going on, She? Some crazy deal. You know you did. So check it out.
Interscope offered me a $15 million deal for G Unit Records. Once that deal was signed, I noticed Shaw started hanging around my office a lot. I guess he thought he was going to get some of that budget too. Nope, you ain't getting none of this money. I was quick to tell him, you took your equity out of the situation when you demanded the $50,000. Now you've been paid for everything you've done. Our relationship was never the same. In just a few months, I'd gone from seeing Shah as a partner I was prepared to share millions with to just another contractor. Shah undercut his own position by not understanding how to negotiate.
And yo, like no matter what you think it is, bro, that's business right there. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people that I've done business with, and I seen how they move, and I just in my heart I knew it wasn't right. I paid them niggas off, and that was the last time they heard about me. That's a crazy position right there where you're doing business with somebody and you already in rooms that they ain't in, and you hearing certain talks, and you know what, and you start getting your education that way, you start learning certain things. Now you got to look at them like a contractor, because look how much shit you would have to go through to educate them on what you know. And then they believe that they don't have to listen to you because they looking at you a certain way. And then you got to sit there and be patient with them and look at them like, oh, bro, you just a contractor that really don't know how this business works. And you try to, you got greedy and got fucked over in this situation and went for the money and stuff. Like, you get to see it clear as day. You'll be a fool to sit there and risk your opportunity to try to educate somebody that in some form of way undercuts you. So you got to learn how to keep things friendship, and then you got to learn how to be a shrewd businessman. You know what I'm saying? And you got to keep it with your friends. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, listen, I know that's fucked up. I know somebody that has your best interest. They would have handled it different, but you still that still doesn't negate the moves that you made. You know what I'm saying? So, as a friend and a businessman, if a lesson need to be taught, a lesson need to be taught. Because if I had sat there, you could talk to a motherfucker when it's all said and done. Oh, we ain't on that album no more. We on this album. The money been divvied out and all this other stuff, bro. And if you still my dude, but listen, business wise, I can't teach you certain things, bro. You better go. You better go look up what a point is. You better figure out where the hell what industry you in. That's some real shit.
He got fixated on that $50,000 and could not get himself unstuck.
This is exactly where I'm at with this space right now. Hey, bro, when I try to teach you about production, microphones, and all this other shit, y'all shitted on me. So, what I'm supposed to stop what I'm doing right now to help you out? When I did, you was acting a damn fool. You was getting greedy. Not my fault. You know how this goes. It's the game.
This is one of the biggest mistakes you can make when entering a negotiation. Never get fixated on a number. You want the person you're negotiating with to think you're stuck, but when the right moment comes, you have to be prepared to move off it. That's not undervaluing yourself. It's just a matter of understanding successful negotiations are built on give and take. If you refuse to concede anything, the conversation isn't going anywhere. If Shah had understood that basic principle, he would have seen that there was a very easy path towards getting what he wanted, and then some. Let me show you how he should have handled it. When I offered him $30,000 and a point, he shouldn't have dismissed it out of hand. Instead, he should have come back to me with some humility. You know what, Fifth? I was tripping by submitting that bill. Don't worry about the $50K. Even if he didn't believe it in his heart, he should have sensed I was pissed and softened his position a bit. Once he had gotten me to let down my guard just a bit, he could have come back with a stronger ask. I know I was thirsty with the bill, but I did put a lot of time into this album. We were really in the trenches together on it. And I really appreciate you offering the point. But instead of one, could we do two?
See, he could have been a real friend in that moment. Because honestly, if you're looking at a position of power, what 50's talking about, 50 was telling him that he actually had more power in the situation by softening his position. This is game right here. This is straight up game. But when you guys want to be Mr. Greedy and Mr. Macho all the time, that's when you start taking recoil. That's when you start taking recoil. Recoil is unbiased. You understand what I'm saying? Because to a certain degree, 50 would be like, yo, you know what? I did say he could eat off the next situation. And honestly, I'm about to blow up, but we don't know how much money gonna be divvied out. But that's why points mean so much, because certain things could start selling. Shit. If that lady that I was telling you that had that hit out in 1982 and it didn't take off till 2018, because it's more popular now than it was then. Because now she has more access. The internet is a distribution. Boy, that royalty check will look completely different. Completely different. So, when I learned about points like that, I said, damn, man, I gotta tell y'all about this. This another side of the industry nobody talks about. Y'all really, and they really kind of don't talk about this shit because that, hey, bro, your lack of ignorance where you are, and a lot of rappers are ignorant. A lot of people are ignorant. TLC, all them people ignorant. You could have kept more of the pie than what you got.
Points.
Shit, you better audit your record label.
If he had said that, I wouldn't have been upset. He was in the trenches with me after all. He had proved his worth and loyalty. I would have probably said, let me think about it, and then counted with 1.5 points. In all likelihood, that's where we would have settled. Sha would have walked away with close to $2 million from that deal alone. Plus, our relationship would have remained on strong terms. He would likely have gotten the point. Subsequent albums as well. Instead, he got only a fraction of that. I was offering him a chance to enter a new tax bracket, and he negotiated himself into nickels and dimes due to ego, insecurity, and possibly lack of faith. That's not hustling stronger, it's hustling weaker. I believe one of the reasons Sha failed to negotiate his proper value is because he took the process personally. Maybe his pride told him he shouldn't have to ask me for anything. Maybe he didn't trust me. Maybe he didn't trust me. Or maybe it was just plain old greed. Or maybe it was just plain old greed. Whatever his reasons, Sha clearly let things get personal. This is the other huge mistake people make when they start negotiating. They take offense to what's being offered because they feel it's an unfair representation of what they put in. Please understand this. Negotiations are not personal. Again, I don't care if you're dealing with a long-time business partner, a friend, or a family member. The other person is never going to start at a number you think is fair. It's just not how the process works. They're always going to start at a lower number and then come up when you push back. Just how high they come up depends on how good of a negotiator you are. But they're never going to start at that number. Trust me, I've been a part of thousands of negotiations, and none of them have started where I wanted to be. Even with all the leverage I have as a proven entrepreneur and entertainer, to this day, I still have to work to get to the number I'm looking for. The key is I never react emotionally. Even if the energy I'm projecting is of someone who's pissed off and about to walk away, internally, I'm cool. I'm just waiting to see how my energy is received. If I push and the other side still won't move, then I'll walk away. But more often than not, a few pushes get me to where I want to be. And then we seal a deal.
And that's the problem. Because what Shy Money XL thought he was doing was pushing. And he didn't. He was firm on the number, and he didn't realize that the number that he was gonna get with that point was gonna be way greater than any number that he would ever put out there. He would have probably felt like he was asking for a lot if he had did 100,000. Now he lost on 1.3 million. Look at that.
Once it's done, it's like all the posturing and threatening never happened. Everyone hugs, raises a toast, and talks about how excited they are to be in business together.
Yeah, that's the new book right there, RG3. Shout outs to RG3. Yeah, check this book out. I used to have affiliate links, but I don't anymore because the Manosphere kind of fucked that up. I would say I could get you or maybe wait, I'll probably get it back because I have a new audience also. But I can get you a month free with Audible. Okay, Audible is a great place because sometimes you fall behind on certain books. Usually, so instead of like listening to podcasts, I'm not gonna lie. When I used to drive a lot, I used to listen to Audible more. And people that used to get in my car, I would be listening to an audiobook, not the radio. You know, because it kind of more sinks into your psyche, tunnel vision and stuff like that. But Audible, what they do is they take it's $15 a month, and that may seem like a lot, but the books I like to read and the trilogies and stuff that I like to get into, they're about like sometimes some of those books are like $40. Some of those books are like $50, and like every month they take $15 out of your account. But it's like, you know what I'm saying. Shout outs to RG3. Thank you, broski, dropping a huge 15 on the Cash App. Thank you, broski. I appreciate you. Number one, number two, and three, right? But let me tell you something. When they take the $15 out of your account, you have a token. And you can take that token and buy $40 books, $50 books, whatever. You get instead of paying 40 something dollars for this book, especially if you go to and I hated this as a kid when they got rid of as a teenager and going into my young adulthood, they got rid of, book holders, you can't even find certain places, Borders and stuff. They got rid of a lot of good bookstores, especially in the DMV area. So this was good. You know what I'm saying? Because I would finish a book faster listening to it than I would actually trying to read it and being distracted by the cell phone and stuff like that, though. But I appreciate you so much. Thank you, RG3. I appreciate you 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? But Audible is a great start. And listen, if you cancel, you keep those books, even though it's like 40, 50 something dollars. You take that token and you buy that book because at some point it's going to catch up to you. And when it catches up, it's like, okay, damn, all right, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me use my tokens and stuff like that. Go find you some Eckhart. If y'all need some authors, if y'all need some good book recommendations, I got you. Eckhart Tolle, Earl Nightingale, G.C. Murphy, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Cash Quadrant, anything from Robert Kiyosaki. But there's a lot of other stuff though. But listen, y'all, it's getting late in the night real quick, and I got to go to this place so I can grab something and then choose if I want to sit out for a little bit and hang out, or if I want to take my black ass home. So I'm gonna see y'all. I got my audio. I got what I needed to get downloaded. So I might just go grab some stuff. I already got a lot of stuff, but I might go grab some more stuff. Head in the house, Probably make some Japanese city pop, and I might go live. Might go live. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you want to kind of sit there and be alone and learn some stuff. I'm learning too. I'm kind of using the NPC in an ignorant way. I kind of really had like I wouldn't say it's beat block, but I had I kind of really had a sad moment where I'm like, damn, like I'm not producing the music. I'm working at this every day, and I'm not producing the music I feel that I could produce, and stuff like that, which is nothing wrong. I'll probably get over it in like a day or two. But the good thing is that because like I ain't gonna lie, like the other night when we were on here, what's going on, little Shirley? How you doing, love? Um, I just felt that the way that I was doing the music really wasn't the way I should be doing it. So I'm like, all right, let me educate myself a little bit more on this machine. Okay, I'm using it, but I might not be using it in a more productive way that I think I'm using it, which I'm not using it in a bad way, but I thought about it. I'm like, damn, could I recreate this? Because like I'm taking lives, like I'm literally having the beat, I'm constructing the beat, and I'm literally using certain channels, and I'm turning certain things off and turning certain things on. But can I redo what I did then? And then I'm producing beats at a high rate, so it's like, will it be easy for me to recreate what I did, or send stems or bounce certain things down after I already mixed it and stuff like that? It's like there's another thing I got to learn before I produce. I'm producing good beats. I'm producing high quality stuff, but it's like it's always that one thing you have to learn. So I kind of was unsatisfied. Like honestly, there's like 60 beats. Literally, there's like 60 beats that I was listening to. And when I'm like, okay, well, let me get in the mood, let me get my ears ready and go listen to them so I can produce and try to produce 60. I know damn well I had to add some stuff to other things. And I know damn well I wasn't going to produce all 60. But if I was like, yo, if I can get 40 out of the 60, I'm cool. But then I started listening to beats, and I'm like, this is something that really is disheartening, and it fucks you up as a producer. I don't know what I was hearing that night when I made that beat. Cause like you'll sit up all night and just be like, oh, this is dope. Oh, this shit is rocking. Yo, I'm utilizing this sample, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Then you get up the next day and you hear it, and it's like, this ain't it. Like it's like no, this is horrible. This is bad. Like I really slid this off to the side. Like yo, I'm gonna produce. No, I can't produce this. Fuck no, I ain't gonna produce. This is embarrassing. This is horrible. And then sometimes you're gonna have your days where you listen to a beat and you like, yo, it's what I thought it was and better. Let me do this, let me do this, let me and put it out. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, and then this is the thing, without out of the 60, I was running into a series of beats that I felt like that. I was like, damn, this is bad. Damn, I should have did this. Damn, I should have did that. And it's because when you're an artist or any type of artist, you critique yourself the most. You're like the most heavy on yourself. I could play a beat right now for y'all. Y'all be like, yo, that shit fire. Yo, I like it. Yo, put it out. And I'm like, this? No, no, this ain't gonna see the light of day. Y'all lucky y'all even heard it now. It's like, oh man. So then I went to bed. I produced a lot now. Like I got like 10 out of it. Cool. The first 10, but I skipped a lot in between that 10. And it was like, yo, I felt disappointed. I felt like I didn't know as much as I thought I knew. I had the Dunning Kruger's effect, and I'm like going through something where it's gonna take me like 2 days to get over, because it's like I'm looking at it like, well, my mind's like, what you gonna do, nigga? You want to launch a beat? You already put all kinds of shit into and money and time and energy in it. What you gonna stop doing beats? And it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So your mind's like, okay, well, you got to be on grown man time. You gotta. I know you feel bad about this, but you felt bad about a lot of things that you can look back and say that you're good now. So you gotta make a decision. And I'm like, damn, you're right. I talk to myself, yo, in my head, right? Sometimes I say the shit out loud, but I talk to myself, right? I'm having a staff meeting, right? So it's like, okay, I need to do more research. I need to study more. I need to change my approach. But for now, this is some shit I shouldn't tell y'all, but we go through this behind the scenes. We're human. Um, I sat down today and I was playing with the model cycles, and I'm like, well, I just wanted to, even though all of that shit's going on, and I'm scatterbrained. I'm just gonna make a cool little lo-fi beat. I made like two little cool little lo-fi jams, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back and look at other people's approach to the MPC because it is a classroom, and I'm gonna sit back. I know I got dates and stuff where I want to produce certain things. I have certain things out, and this is the shit people don't want to hear. This is why people leave it because it doesn't mean nothing to y'all, but it means a lot to me. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm not just gonna put something out. Like I enjoy my audience, and if I'm gonna do business with people, I want to make sure it's proper. I want to be like, yo, this is there, and I can go back and check, and it's like, yeah, it's all there. You know, Jeez on some Jeezy, and what's my boy? It's all there. I got a song called All There, but Jeezy got one though. Hold on some Jeezy and Bankroll Fresh type shit. I want it to be all there. You know what I'm saying? I've been like this my whole life. I want it to be all there. If we do business, you don't gotta be you don't I said it in one of my songs. You know I got it, I know you got it. You don't gotta bring a gun to the deal. It's all love. It's all there, you know. You don't gotta count it. You don't gotta count it. It's nigga, you know, my shit straight. You know what I'm saying? No funny business type shit. I don't like to do funny business, you know. So, you know, I'm gonna just have to go through it. It's what creators go through, unfortunately. But the good thing for me is that I'm a Dawless producer, so I picked up another instrument, and I found joy again in making beats with another instrument. So I'm gonna just sit down, look at some YouTube videos. I got a bunch of Japanese city pop. I got a sample. I'm gonna perfect the genre when I put out this set of music. Cause like I said, I got 2 catalogs that I gotta put out. So I'm gonna perfect this music before I put it out, and then jump into another genre, and then kind of switch between genres and stuff like that. When I don't feel love for this genre, okay, I'm gonna jump to another genre and see what I can create. Because it's not like I'm wrong, it's not like I'm bad. It's just that you're gonna have down days. So I gotta learn how to take the down days. So I'm going through a burnout slash recoil um, phase, whereas but I still have to work. You did. Shout outs to RG3, man. Thank you for being open with me. I want this to be a space where brothers can talk about, man. Wait until y'all see my response to Willie D. I'm gonna really talk about, because he's talking about a lot of brothers talking shit about women. I know I talk about it too, but listen to me real closely what I'm saying. You I hate to fucking say it, but you kind of need those bum ass niggas that don't know shit about women to talk. I hate to say it. I know it's bad. I know it makes us look bad, but this is why I stress what I stress. Sometimes you need them bum ass niggas in the manosphere to talk like that, because you really need to know. And then honestly, at bare minimum, it's a man expressing how he feels about a certain situation. I'm not saying that I empathize with them dudes, but there's certain times and things that they're going through that you can empathize with them on. And unfortunately, the manosphere tried to silence me and shit like that, but I'm on some fuck y'all. I march to the beat of my own drum. Y'all not even using drums. Y'all don't even understand that you're using the drum. I'm so like, yo, if somebody that feel like that come my way, if he really feels like that about women, he could take that and turn that shit into a positive. You know, hate and love is all in the same vein. It's all in the same vein of passion. Okay, if somebody's hating, they have passion. There's a difference. The difference between hate and love is passion. What side of passion you on? Okay, I know you're passionate when you hate. I know you're passionate when you love. If you hate something, you love the hate, and if you love, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes people, it's so weird, and this is something that you can learn from women. Sometimes women and men, in our own little ways, we hate that we love something. If if somebody loves something, they will hate that they love something, because to a certain degree, depending on how they deal with it, it's all about control. Okay? When you love something, you lose control. Attraction has no choice. And you could be attracted to hate, or you could be attracted to love. Really think about it, right? This is real wisdom. Shout out to my brother RG3. He said, I'm like that with 3D rendering. I see it the next day and scratch it and fix things that I don't like. Shading, shadows, saturation. Yeah, creating hues and all that other stuff. It's like, damn, I think I did a good job then. And it's not that. Sometimes you'll look at something too, right, RG, right? You'll be like, it's not that bad, but it's not my best work. I know I could do better, or I know I could deliver something better. Like, we're our best criticizers, man. I mean, we're our worst criticizers, though. But the thing is that you have to go through that stage, because the thing is, it's like, bro, how do you? Sometimes you're overthinking things that other people haven't even noticed. You may have to point it out to them or something like that. But people are like, I think the object, though, RG. I think the object with everybody is to kind of have like it's not like rock bottom, but let's say like your rock bottom is a certain standard. Not everybody's rock bottom is the same. So it's really to have a good resting standard, like a rock bottom. It's like we're reaching for something. So we're like, okay, look, if I kind of fall somewhere, I can kind of either pick it up, or I could kind of even say, well, listen, this is probably not the best quality or standard that I've ever done compared to other things that I may have done. But my standard is like, you know what I'm saying? So like, this person is, even if it's not the best that I think they could have done, and I know I've put more work into something else, they're still getting their money's worth and then some. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's nothing wrong with wanting to be a great, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be better. That's all a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's art. You put your spin on it. The sad thing about art and being an artist is that, unfortunately, we create art for ourselves and other artists. And sometimes we hold ourselves to a standard where it's like, yo, I need to get good at that. So when another artist look at it, they can be like, yeah. Because, I mean, with all due respect, the audience is cool. The audience is definitely, because there's going to be 2 days from now. I'm already telling y'all what I'm already grabbing shit out of my head. 2 days from now, I'm going to honestly sit down. I'm going to wait till Wes. I'm going to wait till everybody comes through. Nicer and everybody. Toya, everybody. And I'm going to sit down. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to be like, yo, honestly, what do you think about the quality of my music? Is there certain things that I can employ? Is there better things that I can do? Could I have done something better? And I'm going to show y'all what I'm working on, and I'm going to be real open and vulnerable with you. I can't grow unless I don't do that. I literally can't. Who am I fooling? You know? And this is something that I'm going to put on sale. Oh yeah, best believe, because the audience will teach you something. I'm not saying that you don't have to listen to the audience, because some people you can be like, man, what did this person know? You got to kind of have to have that arrogance. You got to really see what you're balancing out, honestly. you know so RG, if you ever find yourself, there you go. What's going on, War Master? My brother in the building. I was just talking about him the other day and telling y'all, man, he knows a lot of what he's talking about. And I learned that from experience. I be hearing this voice sometimes. It be funny as hell. There's a lot of stuff. War Master, I got some stuff I gotta talk to you about, man. But nah, man. But listen, y'all. I want you guys to always be working towards something, no matter what it is. And when I'm being open and vulnerable with y'all, I know this is I shouldn't do this, because it's like I'm talking like it's me and you, but other fuck niggas, they ain't got shit to do. They about to, I'm gonna clip him. Remember last time I was telling y'all some real shit? I'm gonna clip him, and then there's some weird clip about me. Come on, man, nigga, y'all got me in a Bumblebee shirt talking about some men should be heard. I mean, women should be women should be seen and men should be heard. But y'all, come on, man. Oh, for somebody that's not even a real podcast. You don't learn nothing from this motherfucking show. And I'm giving y'all some real gems, man. But listen, man. What's going on, Gold P? Peace to everybody here. Listen, y'all. 2 hours and 18 minutes. I gotta make this digestible. Honestly, the long form content ain't gonna stand up. Plus, you know what? I'm really about to head home, to tell you the truth, and get on my grind. You dig what I'm saying? But listen, man, I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate to have an ear to be able to talk about some of the things that I normally couldn't talk about. I appreciate to, be able to flourish. I am growing. And honestly, like I said, with what I was talking about with me feeling a certain type of way, those are called growing pains. You know what I'm saying? Because if any of you guys would have come to me and say the same shit, I'm going to be like, bro, have a seat with me. You want a beer? Look, this is something that we go through. It's just something that we go through. You go through your highs and you go through your lows. Sometimes when you get the opportunity to to uh, to get to get to your highs, sometimes it can determine how low you may go if you think about a certain situation. So, as I said, make your next move your best move. Yeah, War Master, definitely long term, definitely make short term. War Master, do you know about? I know you know about Rumble, but do you know about Odyssey? Odyssey been out for like a year, and I really should have utilized it. So I'm gonna definitely take this year and utilize it. So I got like 1,000 things to think of, y'all. I'm sorry if I be jumping from here to here to here to here. I am scattered brain. But we're going to talk more about some producer stuff because as I'm getting the information and learning, I feel very excited to share it with you guys. And the same thing with mics and everything I'm going through. I'm like, man, this is fucking awesome. I got some wisdom to put behind this, and I got like a cool story to, show y'all. And I want to show you guys because it don't matter what I'm going through in my life. There's something that could be a moment or a smidgen in my life that I'm going through. And the fact that I chose to turn that into content and be open with you guys could save somebody else that could be going through the same thing or en route to go through the same thing. So whatever you endeavor to do, take some of the wisdom that I'm bestowing upon you guys and use it, man. Because that 50 Cent and that Shy Money XL thing, I'm telling you, there's a lot of people walking around that got that same story. They don't know nothing about the music industry and stuff like that. So I make sure I'm preemptive and I'm well prepared before going into stuff. I listen to my mind. Sometimes y'all should listen to your mind too. Sometimes y'all got to get up here on Al Gore's internet and learn something that your mind done told you a million times from somebody that you probably don't know or somebody that you've been listening to for a long time. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people on this old here internet that don't got nothing for you. So I make sure every time you come through, you say you downloaded the app, never been there. People were leaving YouTube to go there. Yeah, I'm about to go there, man. I didn't know it was on the blockchain. So there's a bit of security in that. So I'm gonna put a lot of my I got to either I'm gonna pay somebody, but I think I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna kind of just do it while I'm sitting in bed. I'm gonna slowly take an episode off of YouTube and upload it there and just leave my computer and just go lay down. So one by one, day by day, I try to upload 2 or 3 videos there or some of my best work there. And basically let the pre-records, which is going to be a long ass pre-record, like you said, long form content does make short term content too. Grab grab an audience over there that will be in from what I'm talking about. Also, the YouTube show, we're gonna this shit cutting out. We're gonna be on the road to 10 grand. Fuck a 5, fuck a 6. I know baby steps, but I'm gonna love it all. But we're gonna try to jump to 10 grand. So I'm gonna actually be putting out new content, and we're gonna get we're gonna get this shit popping at the same time. I enjoy my small audience. This is why I really don't reach for subscribers. Shout outs to JR, because I was telling JR this, that subscribers isn't really value. It's perceived value, but subscribers isn't really value. Once you're over 1,000 people on YouTube, you straight. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, sometimes you're better off with the smaller audience. The better channels are the smaller channels, but people will look at somebody, oh, this person got 1 million viewers. What they're saying is it goes back to the whole, if you don't got no enemies or people kind of don't get turned off or don't like what you're saying, you're just telling people what they want to hear. It's just a big echo chamber. You understand what I'm saying? Where in actuality, you should be losing subscribers. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you sticking by the truth and stuff, you should be losing subscribers. You should be losing certain things because if you're telling the truth, a lot of people they're gonna leave and come back. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be a friend, but a lot of people are gonna learn to be like, you know what, I can't rock with everything this person says, and guess what? They're gonna go to the other side, and they might stay on the other side for a long time, but then after a while, it may take a year or two, it may take whatever. After a while, they're gonna be like, damn, he was right, and then and then resubscribe. And I'm telling you right now, look, you can say it has a lot to do with you. It really doesn't. But what I'm saying is that, you know, look out for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't change your position. This is where you can look at it in the end. You be like, man, I thought I was bugging, but it's like, damn. That kind of it's like the icing on the cake. It like solidifies that you're right. You did. What's going on, Wes? Wes, make sure you listen to the playback if you just got in the building. I'm gonna ask you now. I'm telling you, and remind me to ask you. I'm gonna ask you now. I'm gonna be like, yo, seriously, because Wes be here during them sessions, man. And I appreciate Wes a lot. Wes, War Master, everybody, even Miss V, everybody, Toya, y'all be here during them sessions where y'all just see me sitting down and even if it makes sense, even if I lost you 10 minutes ago, I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna be like, yo, real talk. And honestly, I'm gonna have a hard. I might not take it to heart on air, but when I turn this bitch off, I'm going to take what you're saying to heart. I'm gonna be like, damn, that nigga was right. There'll be times that Wes said, yo, Kuda, your math ain't mathing, bro. It's not gonna work. The BPMs ain't matching up. And I'm like, I don't give a damn. And then I sit up there and I do the whole thing. I stop for a minute. I'll be like, shit. Damn it, Wes was right. War Master, do you know how much times War Master been right? I don't even know why he put up with me. There be some times War Master say, yo, it's gonna be this way. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be ignorant. And then I stopped for a second. I said, shit. So, and then there's a lot of things. I mean, because it's funny because y'all get to see me go through the same shit. Like, I will tell people shit. I'm like, no, I know what I'm talking about. And then it gets fucked up and then be like, damn, Kuda was right. So, difference about me, though, I may be a little bit ignorant. I may be a little bit stubborn. But when you're right, I gotta stop for a second. I'll just be like, yo, who the fuck am I fooling? That man was right. That man was right. You know? So I'm glad. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm glad I got the type of audience that I got here, man. Cause dog, I see some people that like I see some people that know the wrong shit, and there's an echo. Yo, one of the worst things and let me tell you, as a content creator, one of the worst because we take L's for the audience and shit. I was talking about that in JR's chat too. But listen, like sub to JR. Y'all can definitely see, go in his chat room and definitely check that out. But I'm gonna tell you right now, what's going on, TR baby? Um, One of the worst. Black people like to see a slow train wreck. One of the worst things you could ever do when you're pedal to the metal and barreling down the wrong path. One of the worst things you can do is listen to an echo chamber, bro, and not have no sense for your own goddamn self. So when y'all wonder why I'm stubborn, I appreciate y'all for sticking with me because I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Um, it's to protect me and y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, a lot of the stuff that I do, I think about y'all first. You know what I'm saying? I have no, I'm kind of really so invested. I'm not in a position to think for myself all the time. I'm very scatterbrained. Yeah, it's called Odyssey. I'm gonna definitely talk to y'all about it. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up right here so y'all can see the logo. This is it right here. This is the logo. This is the logo. So make sure y'all go over there. It's on the blockchain. It's on a different side of the crypto, and you can turn that into moolah, or you can just put your work there and basically have it invest for you, or you can figure out what you want to do with your coins, your Shacoin, once you get over there. Shout outs to Wes. Wes, we gotta tap in, man, because I know you. You know. Oh man, look, somebody gave Android their look. I got something to show. I got a lot of stuff to show you, War Master. Apple is thinking about canceling the iPhone in a different way, though. So Android might be winning for the next 2-3 years. But I got some stuff to show you. He said, I've been spending all my morning trying to figure out how I came across this site, Trovo. You said live. I couldn't figure it out. But anyway, it's like a oh, let me be nosy and go check that shit out. Trovo, you said, oh, Trovo, Trovo. Okay. Oh, it's green. Oh, well. Okay. Let me screenshot that. I will let you know what I think about it soon. Before I ask you. He said he told Kuda Apple stinks years ago. Look. Sometimes you got to take one step back to take 12 forward. I got to show you something. There's a video I got to show you. T.R. He said, I'm going to get on it today. He said, my cutoff is when you said my cutoff right when you showed that no cap. What do you mean? The Odyssey? It's kind of like Rumble. Yeah, I was just talking about it. It's kind of like Rumble. It's kind of like Rumble though, War Master, but it's a little bit more put together. And Russian thoughts are funny as hell. You get with like a white girl, she smell like vodka and shit like that. Like she smell no shaver under, like she smell like cheap. All right, let me go. All right, y'all. I shouldn't be talking about this while I'm traveling. All right, y'all. Peace. Y'all be. You get with some white girl with like an old name. What's your name? Olga? She's. All right, I'm out, y'all.